Well, greetings, travelers, and welcome to another some sort of stream of No Man's Sky. Just kind of hanging out tonight, chilling. Gonna do some building, some exploring, I think, as well. We need to look for some potential new builds, a new build site. So yeah, let's get this rolling. Hope you got your old action pants on and charged up a little bit. As usual, I just got home from work about 15 minutes ago. So mine are kind of charged, but not so much. But enough to get going. So, and as always, I hope whatever time of day it is for you, and whatever it is you might be doing when you catch this, well, I hope it's going good. Bobby McGee, what is going on? How are you? Thanks for dropping in tonight. So, I'm back here. And I started looking at this, and I started trying to think of perhaps a better way to go about it. Because I'm not really happy with the platform. So I'm kind of thinking there's got to be another way to approach this. And I'm not entirely sure. So let me think here. Stew Meat, what is going on? How you doing? Thanks for popping in. I think I have an idea on how I can get it, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's do a quick manual. We'll get that out of the way. That way we can just pop back here if we don't like it. Get rid of this. Let's get rid of all of this stuff right here for right now. And a worst case scenario, well, you know how it is. We reload. I gotta be careful here. Yeah. I wanna go deleting stuff that might be necessary. Alright, looks like I gotta do some work. It's the whole thing about at work sitting on a dozer watching builds. Right on. In real life. Oh. You know. Alright. So this is what I'm thinking. Lava, what is going on? Thanks for stopping in. Oh, no worries. Lurk away, my friend. So yeah, the whole idea here is to try to have this illusion of, yeah, see, I deleted some crap I did not want to delete because I was not paying attention. That's why I ended up going back in there. You mean invalid position. Alright. Alright, there we go. So, as we know, on this particular style of archive, you're kind of getting them, you know, inside it. It's all phasable, except for certain areas, and that kind of gave me this idea of you know, trying to build an interior for it. But when I first flew here, this style, you can't land on it. You know, in the center. So I'm like, all right, well, you know, I got to put a platform up here. Oh yeah, right on, Mirrors. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, bro. I'll see if anyone actually shows up. And I'm waiting to hear back from someone on Discord in order to see if I can give a sneak peek tonight of my other build. Although I don't think I'm going to be able to. But Tuesday should be the release. Right now there's only like 3 people hanging out, and I doubt we'll see too many more, being a late night Sunday. But we will see what happens. But while there's nobody really here but the people that understand the building and the building process, and who understand every once in a while you need to stare at stuff or well, yeah, actually, I figured a lot of these would probably be like you couldn't. I thought they were going to be this similar, but I believe Mirrors showed me. It was Mirrors who showed me. It may not be, but I think it is. A build he had done on one of these, but he actually could stand on the top, where on this one I could not. So, you know, he did a little interior work as well on his. I think my space is a little bit odder, or tad more difficult to work through. Mirrors, I think if yours was a little easier to contend with, I think, but still, that's what I thought, Mirrors. So many builds, man, I see and I forget. You know, you're hanging out with like 3 people in the chat, and then you're like, damn it, whose build was that again? Was that Joby's? Was that Mirrors? Was that someone else? Was that the other person? Oh, you got to be kidding me. A Sword raid? Oh, Sword. Sword is such a good human. Well, welcome, everybody. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, I really hope I can... My dime, what's going on? Let me see who we got here. KJ. Welcome, KJ. Oh, hold on. Mountain Nerds. Alright, so I'm gonna... Sorry about that. Vangelis, what up? W1. LO01. Z-Hunt, welcome. And that hard name I was trying to figure out. I'll go back to that. Funny Imps, welcome. Good to see you. Anthony Lance, welcome, welcome. There's actually some people here. It's usually a handful of folk on a late night Sunday. Alright, so we're going to get into building on a pre-existing in-game structure. Sword. Thank you, my friend. Anthony Lance, welcome as well. Gaming with Christy, hello. And Sword, thank you for stopping in and for the raid. I really appreciate it. Sword, you're such a good human. You really are. Alright. A little bit of building inspiration. Alright, so with these... Carrie, what is going on? Thank you for stopping in. My apologies. Nip, a little rough. So, within working with this in-game structure, when I first landed here, let me tell you what prompted me to decide on this. And if anyone who has never been to my stream before, welcome. Thank you for checking me out on the awesome Sword recommendation. Sword the Awesome. sword, the... Oh, I need to think of a... The stupendous sword? No, not quite. I mean, it works, because sword is a stupendous human. I'll get there. I'll come up with it. Give me a few minutes. I just got home from work. 15 minutes ago. So you gotta bear with the brain. So, anyway, I apologize. Hey, squirrel. Ooh, piece of candy. I flew in to the planet, and hopefully I will not blue screen. If I blue screen, it kills my stream, and I'll be right back. We're gonna take a chance and go into camera. Ah. So I flew in, and this was kind of like hanging off the edge here, and I was like, ooh, I like the way that looks. I'm like, well, what if I built around that, you know? It's kind of a large complex. You know, maybe I could do something with that. So. Right on, sword. So, I was like, all right, challenge. You know, we're waiting for the update. I didn't have any other build in mind. I have a build that I'm going to be hopefully showing soon. It is part, I was asked to build something in the Cafe 42 hub alongside Lily Hop and Pez and DG Squared. And it's pretty much finished. I'm almost at build limit. I'm not exactly sure. I might have a little more to go, but for the, you know, for all intent and purpose, it is completed. Alright, so, anyway, blah, blah, blah. Make the story longer, more boring. I got here, found this structure. No worries, Z-Hunt. Thank you for stopping in. I just appreciate you taking a little interest. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, that was foolish of me. Oh, no, no! Yeah, alright, you know what? I'm sorry. I apologize. This is the struggle I had to deal with when I first got here, too. I'm like, alright, I gotta build a bunch of stuff. Because when I got here, I finally got to the top and realized that there was no place for me to stand in the center. Come on, come on, action pants. Get up there, get up there, get up there. Yes! Alright. Alright, we're going to let the action pants charge up a little bit here. Hold on. So, exactly, KJ. So, you know, it became a challenge. But I started looking at it, you know, okay, well, where could I, you know, what could I do? And I'm going to not build the entirety because, one, I don't have enough parts available to me to do so. And secondly, it would take me a year to do it. So what I decided to do is like a floor or two, and then something on the... No, oh, come on. Come on. Action pants, get up there. Alright. So as you can see, it's just completely visible. I mean, you know, see-through. But I'm looking at it like, alright, this would make a really neat window. Like this lower section, you know, maybe cover this up a bit. I started trying to figure out how to get some walling in here and flooring. Tried to get a center line because nothing, you know, this is eyeballing everything, all right, which can get tricky. You know, so I'm just kind of looking at the shapes and figuring out, all right, well, what could I possibly do? And this is going to be tricky. Not to mention, because there is no actual structure here, you're stuck working off of the few areas that, you know, will actually take, you know, apart like that, you know what I mean? So, and then, you know, obviously from here, and you know, I'm just kind of showing you what my thought process on this. And I'm going to delete this immediately because it's not going to make any sort of sense. Alright, but you see what I mean? Now we can create a snap point. We can now take something, you know, do a center line here, and then from that you have an area to work from. You know, we have some snap points we can go to, you know, and, you know, work from that. I mean, even if you wanted to, if you felt like, you know, making a circle in here, which I'm trying to avoid making something circular. Yeah, of course, mirrors. I'm building in one right now, so when the update happens, something's going to be like, all right, scrap that project. But, you know, this is where the challenge for me, you know, came into play. Like, all right, well, how do I start? You know, where do I go? You know, because there's no real center. There's no. It's not symmetrical. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It doesn't, you know, it's not really symmetrical with the parts that we have, you know, so it doesn't really quite line up. So on this particular archive, you can stand here. So you have these three areas that you can, these three large areas that you can basically, you know, as we see here, our camera can't go through it. You know, so we have these areas to work off of. So you have this angle here, which you can come off of. As we see here, I left some markings for before. And this is kind of like the phase through line where you start seeing things, you know, here to here. That dark line. You know, we've got this block. And something weird happened where I lost something interior, so you got to be careful. I can't remember what I did. And I believe you have, yes, this bottom angle here to work from. But here, as we can tell, it's stepped. So, you know, you've got a center line here, and then that's going to be a little bit lower than your rest. And then as I was moving along, you kind of have this flat, you know, this is that whole part that you can work from. Then it goes off into space. You have a little bit of something. Where was that? Where was that thing? Where are you? Yeah. So herein lies the challenge. Alright, now, if you want to get a platform up here, I did this on last stream, but I came up with a different thought process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload. Hello, Manuel. How are you this evening? I'm going to reload, show you what I had, and then try to make this a bit neater and a little more centered. And then try to use this as a rough center line as I build downwards. Exactly, KJ. Thank you. In my after work 15 minutes of work to home to stream brain. Thank you for simplifying that for me. But yes, it's basically find a spot that, you know, you can drop a pill light on, a switch, you know, something along those lines so that you can, you know, or if you want to, you know, I wouldn't wire gap. And in this particular instance, I would actually use the auto switch, which is going to kind of push the part back because you have these weird see-through areas, you know, alongside of, you know, visible rendered portions. So you have these non-rendered rendered areas, right? Okay, so as you can see here, I put down a platform. Bump, 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 bump. So now I can actually walk up here. Put a couple landing pads, although you don't need them because you have an abundance of them somewhere. Over there, right? So how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the one I added over there, so that would make 7. Alright, so this isn't very even, okay? It's not, it's close. We're not, but side to side, it's kind of different. And trying to find that center line here, which you do have some reference, thankfully. You've got a great center point here. It's pretty close. But then, when you go from this corner to this side, I think that's pretty even. Yeah, okay. That's not too bad. Something funky right here, though. Alright. Anyway. I will show you the starting process of this. Working with in-game structures can also be a little frustrating due to what I call the dual planet render. What I've noticed over the years is that each planet seems to have kind of like 2 different renders, sometimes even 3, with the terrain. And the terrain will shift, or things will shift and move, or you'll have a group of plants. I'm sure you've all noticed this, and we've talked about it in the past. But with that said, on this particular build, and since I have my short-range teleporter, these yep. Camera's not made for that much distance. Alright, so see these EM generators I put here. Every once in a while I'll come in to the build and these will be hidden by this portion. The lower portion. It'll kind of raise. The building will raise up a little bit. Or the terrain drops. I'm not sure. One of the two. So be prepared for that. But so far it's been pretty stable, showing up as the same thing mostly. Alright, here we go. Let's jump on the struggle bus and put in some stuff. So the last time I did this, I went from each center point on each one of these, and because we're doing it manually, it got to be a little difficult to get accurate, oh, shoot, I can't do that, can I? Oh, this is going to be frustrating. Okay. But the way I did it before was I started off like this, tried to find a center point, brought the pillow till I could see it. Come on. The camera. The camera. I mean, we could start it out further for this particular thing, and actually in this particular instance, I don't have to worry about it because I am not placing this for a permanent part. Alright, so actually, you know what? Let's put you there. All I am doing right now is creating a temporary platform in order to work from. Might be a little higher than I want, but we'll work with that. Actually looks kind of neat like that. So what I want to do, ooh, no, I can't, can I? I need that. Oh, actually no, I can't. I need that lower. Alright. Let us replace. Come on. Should probably put my glasses on at some point. That would make sense. Why would you do that? And this, again, does not need to be perfect. It just needs to work. Alright. That's not going to help. Why is this acting different than last time? Very interesting. That's what I love about this game. You never know what it's going to do time to time. Alright, where are you? You are nowhere. Is there anything under here? Is that the problem? No. I don't know why you are acting so differently this time. Why? Why? Answer me, video game. Yeah, this is being completely different. Alright, well, we'll deal with it. I guess we're gonna have to, right? Let's drop this down. Drop it down a floor panel. And at some point I'm going to need to take some form of a break from building, and we're going to go see a build that Mears did. He built a working skee ball, and it's pretty darn cool. So we may go check that out at some point. Two up. Alright, this is going to prove to be interesting. remember this. I think I'm about to not remember, but hold on. 2 up, 1 down, right? Oh, I missed my pipe to paver. That should do the trick. Alright. Basically what I'm trying to do here is have something I can place down a cube. Stop going over there. That's not where I want you. There you are. Okay. So, I'm thinking what I gotta do is I need a center point that's gonna go from here to here, here to here, and here to here, right? If I teleport where, alright, I'm a little behind. I know, I haven't said it in a while, but up and down on the build camera would be really great. Hello, games. Alright, now where's our center point for here? That's the tricky thing, which I think it's right about here. Or here. Maybe here. Here. Yeah, that looks right. There it is. So we got this triangle in the middle. We got this 3-point. And I tried using a triangle for this, but I didn't do it right or something. I'm going to try that again though. Maybe I got to do something differently. Alright. Oh, I know why, because I had to like re-tilt things and I didn't feel like dealing with it. I'm going to try to go with a cube, but the tricky thing is lining that cube up so that it's straight. And perpendicular. And centered. And depending on your perspective, oh, come on. Oh yeah, well, we've been wanting frameless glass for how long now? And some sort of curved wall. See, now I can kind of do a quick, you know, am I sort of lined up? Now, it's an odd length. It looks pretty darn close. Alright, we're going to call that We're gonna call that good. I mean, I wonder if, wait a minute. No. There's one way to find out, isn't there? Ooh, I was hoping maybe. What are the angles or something? Although, I could do a central glitch point and do a rotation. Alright, we'll stick with this plan for right now. Alright, so we got one going there to there. Now we need one here to here. Well, I could draw with some wire. I mean, that would work as well, wouldn't it? I'm just trying to think of the easiest possible way to get this to be, you know, an even kind of thing, you know what I mean? Symmetrical to this shape. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it. How would I do it? You know what? Yeah, wire. Forget this. That would mean we're gonna need a good reference point from each side. And here it is, right here. There we go. Easy. Yay. Let's see if it works. Want the easiest thing that's gonna get me what I need. You got what I need. And no, because of that, there's nothing here. So I would need to put a floor down, work with the flooring, so that I have that, then drop it down a floor panel. Okay. Yeah, fun and excitement. Nah. And I can't see any of that, so I would be guessing. Alright. New plan. That unfortunately involves asking Manuel to return. Alright. It's tough. You know, I mean, when you're, because obviously there's many ways you can go about doing what I'm doing here. You know, I mean, to put something there so you have a platform that looks, you know, kind of symmetrical and works with the shape of that, you know. I'm trying to blend it into the thing, not just plop a thing on top of it. You know what I mean? And having a place for the character to stand and be able to work from as well, which is important. The main part of this build is going to be trying to work with the interior, but I'm trying to use this as my center, bring that down, and then work out so that I'm more in line with, you know, the weirdness from inside, because, you know, you just have strips of things that are visible or rendered. Okay, so with this here, and then those are going to get in the way, aren't they? So we can use the flooring that's here already. Alright. Darn it, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna make it easy for myself. I really do want to do that. So that if I want to build on another one of these, which I'm probably not going to, but you never know. I may. Be nice to just be able to go in and go, hey. Or if somebody is watching this and they were like, you know what? I want to build on one of those. Alright, let's try this. And it's lovely how they have all these nice reference points already laid out for us. Now, herein lies the problem, though. Okay, if I'm starting from... Right, that's about a little bit inside of that kind of area. So we'd be looking at the inside of this area, which is right about here. Alright. And now we will do the same here. I mean, either way, you're going to have to put a floor down first using a pill light or something like that to get started. Just at least to have, you know, without the flooring here, you can't drag it to this side, for example, you know. And having the best reference point you can have, you know, so that you can get everything, you know, to a more snap-friendly environment, you know, for your main infrastructure. Sorry, I'm getting into builder's hush here for a moment. And here we go. Uh-oh. Slightly different lighting over this way. It's definitely an interesting shape. I forget the name of this shape, but... Alright, and if anyone knows, please feel free to let us know what the heck it is. Alright, let's see what we got out of all that. Alright, now I like the way the floor was underneath that, so it kept the original graphic. Let's see how close we are. Joby, what is up? No worries, nobody knows when I'm streaming. I don't even know when I'm streaming. Am I streaming? Of course I know. I have to hit all kinds of buttons. Well, I'd say this looks pretty darn good. Looks pretty symmetrical to me. This line might be a little off. Oh, that freaking thingy might be driving me insane right there. That might be why. Let's use our... Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Now we should probably save, huh? Where's my save beacon? Down here. Yep. And welcome, Joby, by the way. And anyone else I may have missed, but I think I caught most of y'all. Alright. Let's see what we got. We're gonna have some weirdness, I know that for sure. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. I can bring that down. Now, what is that going to do for... It's actually not bad, Because that looks like it's about halfway, right? So I'm not sure what happened there, but there it is. That's not horrible. Not exactly what I would like, but let's see if we take that one. That's better. A little bit of overhang here. That one's nice and nudged up on it. Yeah, if I nudge it, it's going to be too much. It'll stick out here. But that's not bad. I'll take that. It's going to be the same on every... I mean, it's probably, you know, it's going to be marginally off. I have a feeling on each one of them. I mean, getting the same perspective with the same lighting. Alright, so. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is not. We may need. I thought the center line was off. Yeah, we need to redo that one. Although I don't know if we can. Did I delete everything underneath here? I did not. Good. I mean, it's pretty decent. Let's try and get an overhead view if we can. Yep, this one here need to redo the center. This one as well. Like that looks lined up pretty damn good. This we got some overhang. Well, I mean underhang if you want to use the floor panel as your reference if I was using this here. Is it worth it? Do I want to go through that again? Sure, why not? See if we can't get it to be what we want it to be. But I already had a sneaking suspicion that this one was suspect. How's everybody doing today, by the way? Sorry I didn't ask that already. Hope everyone's doing good. DGFL? People doing DGFL today? Yeah, see, every time something different with this. See how that one's kind of tucked under now? And if you don't know what DGFL is, doing good, feeling lovely. Yeah, see, now this is going to look different. But I'll take it. Damn it. I think this is inevitable. I am inevitable. So we're going to keep it. Let's redo this one. Why not? That one looks better already. Yeah, alright, we're going to redo. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Ah, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, see what happens. Oof, worse. What the hell is different? Alright, lighting, perspective, what is it? That's the same reference I've been using. That's too far, but let's see what happens. I may just say, you know what? That'll work for now. Yeah, it's gonna have to. And I think, like, I wish I had a, an actual measuring device. Yeah, that's not gonna. Yeah. All right, we're just gonna say screw it. we will work with what we have at the moment. Yeah, I gotta drop this in. Where's that? Really? Alright, so if I do that, that means I gotta bring it out a little bit. Alright, try a new reference point. For this one, I'm gonna go right here. Oh, graveyard shifts suck. Yeah, bro. Alright, come on, come on. Please. Alright, we're leaving it. I'm not doing that again. I'd have to drag it out more, and I just don't feel like it. And I think it's the actual shape is why, but I could be mistaken. Somebody like Beeble or Pez would know that better than I. Alright, yeah, we're leaving it. Okay, we moved the reference and even that, but okay, that works. I'm satisfied enough with that. Alright, let us take a quick little detour and then we'll come back to this, because we're going to have to figure out the rest of it. But I need to save. Why don't I just put a save beacon here? Wouldn't that just make sense? There we go. Alright. Let's take a little detour and go check out Mirror's skee ball. That's pretty cool, y'all. We're gonna go do some skee ball. Be cool if they jumped out of the way like, whoa, hey. I might be able to get to it from here. Let's see if we can. I'm looking for it in the list here. Alright, you know what? Nope, okay. Fine. Mirrors, you wanna shoot me one of them there invitey things? May want to do a chat too if you feel like explaining it. We're going to take a little detour. We're going to go see the skee ball. It's really neat. Wunderbar job on that, by the way. Alright. Where's my lighter? There it is. So we will Mirrors, are you still in chat? Alright, well, we're waiting for Mirrors. Let's see what we got on the overall of this. Okay. So, now it's a question of okay, why would you not, yeah. Alright. Mirrors? Hello? Did I mute myself again? Not there. Alright, you know what? Let's get rid of that flooring that's in there. That's going to cause us a lot of headache. Alright, you can hear me. Alright, so maybe Mirrors just isn't in chat at the moment. Alright, you can go, and for right now, you can go. Hello. And see, now up and down on the build camera, wouldn't have to do all that moving back and forth stuff there. I wonder how bad that would be if I nudged it. I wonder how much excess that would put out. You know what? Let's give it a shot. You know what? No. Well, I could. Let's do it anyway. Let's give it a shot. It's just what I thought. Nay. Well, now I'm mildly curious. How would that work? Yeah, I mean, it stays within the parameters there, but then a nudge. And we're right back where we... Oh, no. Now we're a little... just a little too much. Yeah, see, these are much more flush. I want to say it's the math of the shape, but and the sizes of the parts. You know what I mean? I don't know. I ain't that smart. You know, it's like math and stuff. It's like smart people stuff. You know, math and angles and geometry. I know it's geometry. Alright, gotcha, Mirrors. I will, alright. It'd be the same amount of time for me to just join you from the multiplayer screen as it would be for me to do it any other way, I suppose. So I will do that. And everything's at a wacky, sort of slightly different, yeah. Alright. And why is this one so... What did I miss? Did I miss something somewhere? Is it just me, or does it like... Oh, I know what I did, I think. Yep, I know what I did. Gee, George. I want a bunny rabbit. So I can love him and pet him and squeeze him and call him George. I deleted the wrong thing. Or did I not? It's just hidden. Alright. That, I think, works. Sort of. I gotta bring it down a floor. And then hide it underneath. But, shape-wise... Oh, whoa. Had to get a jump start. Oh. That's always a pain in the rear end. Alright. But, for all intent and purpose, it works. Why that is so different, though. Oh, probably the leveling of the floor that was underneath it. That might have something to do with it, I bet. Although it shouldn't. That was all the same height. All the references were the same. but that's different. That's a different height. What happened there? Very interesting. Something isn't quite right there. Alright. Let's figure this out. But, I mean, the game is... the game is the game. Man, I could really use an update soon. Just... I know we all could. Oh, goodness. Come on. Manuel. What are you doing here, buddy? Ah, scheiße. Let's see what... Yeah. Yeah, that's that one. Shoot! Grr. Alright. Let's go check out some skee ball. Yeah. In order for me to fix that, I would have to start fresh. And honestly, I do not feel like doing that. Ooh, we may hit up Ronan too. Let's see what he's up to. You think it's all fine and dandy. Anyway, now I know how I can do what I need to do. You know? Just got to make sure the floor is level. Up the first one. Work off of that. And actually, if I... Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing right now? No, I should be fine. Should be able to reload and autosave and get back to where I was before with the floor. And, although I have a feeling I'm going to screw that up somehow. Alright. Skee ball. It's rather fun. I just have to find him. Ah, there's the icon. Took a second. We are on our way. Wee bit of a travel. I hope I don't crash into his freighter. Give it a little time to let the planet know we're here. So, this is Smokey the Clown, aka Mears. Oh, shiza. Come on, idiot. What am I doing tonight? Besides losing my mind. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. That's that a long time ago. Give it a moment. Oh. Alright, scatter blaster works the best. And for every one of these, right, that lights up. Now we should hear some bite beat. Yeah, you really did, Joby. Oh, just a bit outside. Alright, so now we got the marking up there. We've got our 30. Now you hear that other part of the bite beat kicking in. It has not respawned for me yet. So that means it might be stuck. Excuse me. And in fact is. Hey. Well, this is not to fault with the build, it is the game and multiplayer. There we go. Alright. What we get? We got the first beat. Right there it is, 10. I should reset this, but you know what? I'm going to reset it. Right. Okay. I love the ball return. The ball return is so great. There we go. Now the ball should return. Or respawn. Multiplayer, you know. The servers, the catch-up time. But I have seen this work flawlessly, so where it does everything it is supposed to. Oh, that's a fun game in itself, clearing the board. Alright. Try this. Look at that. I didn't even do that. I want to hear the whole song. Yeah, something going on with the logic with the... I mean, obviously it works for him flawlessly. He knows where to aim. Ooh. Right, he's standing way back here. Okay. I was standing a lot closer. Plus, I'm betting on the, depending on the power of your scatter blaster, on how that'll affect it. Alright, let me try this one. Oh. Yes! Oh. It's, Joey, I know it's, lag in the game. There we go, now it's working. Wah. Wah, wah. Well, I got no more ammo. You lonely. I didn't even catch that. Come on, ball. Yes, there we go. Now it's working. Oh, shite.